So today I have this game for you, which can be called GTA before GTA. We're gonna play it and see how badass it is. The game is Urban Chaos, and it was released in 1999, which is still a year later than the original GTA, but 2 years before GTA 3, the first ever proper GTA game. A quick cutscene to give you absolutely no context, but this was a very common thing for that era. Within a few minutes of gameplay, I realized why this game never became GTA, because it started with a tutorial. Now there's one thing you must know if you are making an open world game. You simply cannot have tutorials at the very beginning. If you want to teach something to people, teach them on the way. In the actual mission, in the actual gameplay practically, like Red Dead Redemption. But having a whole level in the beginning, just to learn how to drive a car, that's not very okay, my boy, but whatever. So, if you know, as I mentioned, this game was made in the last century, so the controls are not properly optimized. If you play right now, you might struggle a bit. But somehow, I managed to enter the car, which was very boring for this car. Now, the quest was to make 3 laps. Yeah, we're playing Mario Kart here. So, driving a car was a hassle because I never used to be controlled like this, and I didn't bother to edit the controls. But one thing I noticed very early in this is that they properly use the graphics and the sound effects too. There's no glitch in that, and that's absolutely amazing. They didn't make any half games, which many modern developers do. So, the driving experience was not that fun at the beginning, but when you get used to it a little bit, you start to kind of enjoy it. It doesn't feel bothersome, but they were of a time limit, and I hate time limits. And by the way, I tried my best. I gave my best to complete the tutorial quest, but I failed. Yeah. Now you have 2 options. You can either retry this hell of a mission, or you can just quit. So I chose the necessary option, which is to quit. And well, congratulations. Mission number 2 in this game is also a tutorial, which is combat tutorial. Now there's no choice, so I jumped onto it. And combat tutorial involves anything you can expect from a PS1 game, but only more frustrating. The most annoying thing is that out of nowhere, randomly, a pop-up arrives on the screen telling you to do this, do that, or don't do that, and the game freezes. It's annoying, but I have to understand that it's not a game made for someone who is playing in 2023. And by the way, if you cannot stand polygon graphics, then I'll suggest you don't play the PS1 and PC versions of this game. I believe there's a PS2 version, which has slightly better graphics, so you can try that out. But I wanted a full pre-GTA 3 feel, so I'm playing this one. The movement is actually pretty smooth, and it even has a sprint button, which is a must-have. If you don't have a sprint button in an open-world game, don't even call it an open-world game. And the combat is pretty basic. First, they ask you to throw punches and kicks. Do this, do that. After that, they give you some random NPCs to beat up, and you can literally kill an NPC with 1 kick. I don't know if this is a glitch or if they wanted to boost the confidence of the player before the main dish started. After beating up NPCs, they teach you how to arrest NPCs, which is necessary because this game is about a police officer, not a criminal. If this was a GTA game, they wouldn't probably teach you how to arrest people. They would teach you how to dissect the body, like in Red Dead. But let's stick to the game right now. There's no shame in admitting that it took me almost an hour to just complete the tutorial. Literally, that's how out of the timeline I am. But after the tutorial, you can actually get some open world experience. I won't call it fully open world because you're still supposed to do that. It has a map, you know, the classic GPF map, which only shows points and no places, which is totally fine. Remember, this is a 24-year-old game, so do not expect much from it. But I'm going to praise it. I'm going to praise it right now for its movement and concept. They tried doing something out of the box. But, you know, people always like villains more than heroes, and that's why a game like GTA has surpassed it. Urban Chaos. Walk so GTA 3 could run. And I'm not gonna lie, this game should have been more popular than it was and still isn't. Now talking about the map and open world, I would say there's not much to do on the map, besides the main stuff, you know. But you can always try exploring the stuff around the map and you might find some hidden treasures. I always like to just randomly move around the map of every single open world I play, because it's interesting. The structure might not be very attractive if you are addicted to your RTX 4090 ray tracing graphics, but it's still a great experience sometimes to go and play games from the last century. Combat is a little imbalanced in this game. You either get to face a level 1 rookie or a level 100 boss. I'm saying that 90% of the time you will have no problem defeating people, arresting them, or doing whatever you want to do. But sometimes you want to face someone who's going to kick your ass, and you just think you won't be able to defeat him on the first try. That's a classic. Either you're going to face a jobber, or you're going to face a boss. There's no in between. Now time for the Avenaut score. After playing this game for about 4 to 5 hours, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 score, which is pretty good for a game like this. And I'm really impressed that they managed to do this in that era, but we all know what GTA 3 did and how superior it is. Still, props to the developers. So this was the video about a game that I believe kinda was GTA before GTA. And if you want to play this, you can always purchase it on GOG. I'm not sure if it's available on Steam, so yeah, if you want to do it, go ahead. And thanks for watching the video, it really means a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care and I'll see you in the next one for sure. Avenaut signing out.